Hi and welcome back to Film Pickle. I am Pushkaraj S. Shirke,
And I'm Rohan Nag.
and today is the day when we evaluate the Oscars. Yes, a few days back we had made predictions regarding the Oscars, the movies we thought should win, the movies we thought should not win, and what and why of those. We had analyzed the movies completely and given our opinions on them, and today is Judgment Day. We just went through the Oscars and it turns out most of our predictions were true, well ahead of a lot of the critics out there, the professional paid critics who sometimes mock our channel for being out here, and our predictions were better than them. So this is a real awesome new moment for all of those and a great moment for us. Let's go by the predictions we've made, by the categories that were there and the Oscars that have been won. Rohan,
I have been up since 5:30 a.m. after 5 cups of coffee. I'm pretty damn psyched.
Yeah.
Cause most of our predictions, as you said, have come like pretty much on the mark. Couple of upsets which we had not predicted, and everyone is surprised at them. So here's the point: the ones which we had gone for, everyone agrees, and the ones we had gotten wrong, everyone is surprised because nobody had predicted that.
yeah,
So
one of them being one of the biggest errors, which is being considered as the biggest errors in the Oscars since Shawshank lost out on the Oscar in Best Film. So we'll come to that point. Let us go by category wise, alright?
okay.
For we'll start from the rare end. Okay, we start with best original screenplay. Right, we had predicted on Birdman or the Grand Budapest Hotel winning it. All right, and Birdman absolutely well deserved got it. Like we had discussed about Birdman being entirely dependent on
On the
screenplay.
screenplay, yes.
It's a movie that is entirely written for screen, where you're not relying on dialogues alone to convey the movie, but every element of cinematic brilliance to convey what the movie is about. And therefore, it did win the Oscar for best screenplay, and well deservedly so. So Birdman, we were right on that.
And you heard it here first, at least
Yeah.
on the Indian channels. We are not comparing to the foreign ones because the foreign ones got it mostly right.
Yeah.
Their predictions and ours were quite similar. We are mostly comparing to the Indian media because we are Indians and supposedly we have less knowledge of what's going on. We, the so called unprofessional critics.
Who are unpaid critics.
Yes.
Because people have gotten so used to taking money and giving reviews, they themselves have forgotten what cinema is. They themselves have forgotten how to judge a good movie or a bad movie. All they know is to take money and give a great review.
So what we are saying is not that the Indian media has taken money for these. All we are saying is taking money, they have forgotten what a good movie, what makes it, what constitutes, and what is a good screenplay.
So, bringing us again to one category that we got wrong, and
The adapted screenplay.
but we did consider the one that won, right? Adapted screenplay. We were choosing between Imitation Game and American Sniper, and I personally wanted Whiplash to win, but Imitation Game won it, and Rohan wanted Imitation Game to win.
And
So-
you know what, Pushkaraj, if you remember the conversation we were having, which was that we have not actually read the original
Read
books.
the books, yeah.
And it's very difficult otherwise to say which is gonna win. The smart money, everyone's money was actually not on theory, the imitation,
Game.
and it still won. And the guy who won, Graham Moore, gave a very damn like a suicidal kind of a speech. So it was a little bit weird. People got weirded out. People had tweeted about it. He wanted to die or some shit like that.
But it was weird and it was awesome, anyways.
Point
So
being,
yeah,
point
that is the
being,
point where we went wrong because genuinely we haven't read the books, and it's very difficult to judge adapted screenplay if you haven't read the actual book.
actually yes.
Yeah. So Imitation Game won it. Great. Kudos to Graham Moore for winning that one. Okay. Achievement in visual effects.
Now, if you remember, I had specifically mentioned to Pushkaraj that Academy Awards. I specifically said that Academy Awards has more things to do with science rather than the
Technical
arts
brilliance.
of it.
Yeah.
So technical brilliance, Interstellar won.
Right.
What lost was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which should have won. Everyone
For us,
wanted
the
it to win.
competition was between Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and Interstellar, and we had discussed that Dawn of the Planet of the Apes emotionally makes a very compelling argument for it winning the achievement in visual effects. But since the Oscars have a tendency to go purely technical, which Interstellar made a great achievement in technically, of entirely going back to the history and science of what a black hole looks like and re-engineering the whole thing, they deservedly won the Oscar for best achievement in visual effects.
Not to mention your point about the sequels. You got to tell that because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, Oscars have a tendency of holding back on an Oscar if they know a sequel is coming up. They've done this in Lord of the Rings, they had done this in Matrix, and I think with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, they have done this again. So when the sequel to this movie comes out, I'm pretty much expecting an Oscar for achievement in visual effects for this movie, alright? Because what they have done is absolutely astounding. So I think they held back on this one because Planet of the Apes will have another shot, but Interstellar will never have another shot for its technical brilliance. So Interstellar was given the Oscar, and I think it deserves it so.
You know what? This is 2015, and we have called it right now that the next Oscars might go to the one
Planet of the Apes.
the next sequel.
Yeah.
Let's see if we are right.
Right? This would be the
Longest
prediction ever made, though.
Well,
Right?
what if the next movie sucks?
Maybe.
You know,
But with Lord of the Rings, even that did happen. The third movie did not live up to the second movie.
No, it did.
It did not live up to the second movie in terms of greatness.
Anyway, that's
Yeah.
an argument we can have in a separate episode.
in a separate episode altogether. So we next come to achievement in sound mixing. Okay, we remember having this argument about Whiplash, where Rohan was of the opinion that it's very well mixed because you never skip the drum beat, you never skip the studio sound, you never skip the ambient sound, and Whiplash actually won it. I personally wanted Interstellar to win because I was absolutely blown by the movie. To be honest,
And
I'm
the
very
silences, as you mentioned.
yeah, and the silences. I am very biased towards Interstellar because I love the movie. Okay, so Interstellar, I was wrong, Rohan was right. We still had our monies on Whiplash or Interstellar, and Interstellar lost it, and Whiplash won it. So we are a 50-50 on this. But great job by Whiplash. I am absolutely for Whiplash doing a clean sweep at these Oscars. Whiplash and Grand Budapest Hotel were out and out our favorites in this run, along with
Because,
Birdman.
You know what? That's the movie which I can watch a couple of times.
Yeah, Whiplash is a movie I watched thrice in 1 week, which is a huge thing for me. I generally don't do that, and it absolutely deserved every Oscar it has won. So achievement in sound mixing to Whiplash, 2 thumbs up to it. Right? Achievement in sound editing. We had discussed the Oscars' tendency to give out the sound editing award to people who do it in a more organic way. We have a lot of ambient sound coming in, and yet you manage to maintain a rhythm and tone and capture every sound and make it seem natural. On that basis, we had guessed it might give it to American Sniper, but we both, personally, each of us loved Interstellar and again wanted Interstellar to win this, but it did not. So that's a boo-boo for us, but on the same terms, we did call out that American Sniper might win it, and it did win. So kudos to that.
See, other than American Sniper, Birdman as well as The Hobbit, we had definitely mentioned that these two had no chance of winning. So our only possibility was either American Sniper
So we did
or
consider
Interstellar.
Birdman.
Not-
What we didn't consider was Unbroken.
Unbroken. so
Hobbit and
out of
Unbroken
the
we threw
question.
out of the window.
Completely
We
out of
considered Birdman
See,
for the
American
moving sound.
Sniper, the thing is sound editing. It's about, it's about explosions, it's about things, bullets flying over here and there. Maybe
Yeah.
they won.
And if you see the histories of Oscars in terms of sound editing
War
has
movies.
a tendency to give it to war movies, to movies that manage to keep an organic sound in terms of chaos and
Right,
yet make it
right.
seem real. So American Sniper winning it there, and this is American Sniper's only Oscar, and I'm really happy about that because I really didn't want American Sniper to win any Oscars. I have moral issues against that. You can go through my blogs
and
in
this
the
is
past.
a technical award.
And there's a technical award, so okay, American Sniper wins it, and great shit. We're very happy for it. We didn't call out best animated short film and best live action short film because
Because
we
we have not
haven't
seen
seen those movies, and we won't make bets on movies we haven't seen.
Though I have seen Feast, I have not seen the other ones, and
Yeah, so it makes
was pretty nice.
It doesn't make
So-
a great comparison, right?
No,
you
not to
can't.
compare, but as a win, Feast is pretty damn good, and you know everyone should see it.
Achievement in production design. Now this is
Ah.
a movie I have never ever been wrong on. Achievement in production design is one Oscar award I
Both
call
called
out to
out on it.
perfection every year ever since I started predicting the Oscars. And this year again we were unanimous on this winning it, and it is the Grand Budapest Hotel.
It
Right.
won, and it
We
won
predicted
hands
it,
down.
and it won hands down. Absolutely deserving, right? This movie is going down in history as one of the best art directed movies of all time. Right? It is film craft perfection. Take my word for it. There are very few movies that reach a production brilliance as this one. And if you are a fan of production design, art direction, and costumes, this is one movie you can't afford to skip. So do watch The Grand Budapest Hotel for all these reasons, and plus it is a brilliant film. So achievement in production design to Grand Budapest Hotel, much deserved. We're very happy about it. Achievement in music written for motion pictures. This is one category we don't give a shit about ever.
I
As in-
complete.
and the one that won I've heard the track and I don't think it rings. I don't know.
You know what?
I don't know.
Everyone in the audience was crying when the track was over, including mostly the white guys were crying at all the black guys singing. So I think it's one of those, take it along because it's a racial thing kind of win.
Yeah, this
And-
is one thing that Oscars always manages to fuck up. It's become like the political scenario in
but you
India,
know what?
where you have to have a seat for every category. Like, oh, we need you, and oh, you're this.
See, best actor was snubbed, best movie was snubbed
Yeah,
for
I'm
Selma.
glad.
And-
I'm glad that they gave this away to Selma, so they didn't have to give anything else to Selma, because the movie seriously didn't deserve any of the other Oscar nominations that the movie has got. Okay, so let's get done with that. Glory, Selma takes away best song. We don't give a shit about it. We haven't predicted it, and we didn't give a shit again.
Because we haven't heard the song, so like,
Yeah. So, achievement in music written for motion pictures. We had discussed Interstellar and Grand Budapest Hotel. We had mentioned that Grand Budapest Hotel has a very catchy tune that catches along the movie and goes along with the movie.
And
But
even-
we had our bets, both of our bets on Interstellar.
I had mentioned Theory of Everything, which I had said it might have a chance, but
It had a
honestly,
faint
I
chance,
had not
yeah.
predicted the Grand Budapest winning. I didn't predict
No,
it.
I had mentioned Grand Budapest.
He-
It's in the
he
video.
had,
We can
but
go
I
back to the
didn't.
video and check it out.
I didn't because I didn't like but he liked it more than I did. So.
The whole point is because the music was interwoven into the story. Like the movie carried the story along.
True.
And in that case, it deservedly won this. I still, from my heart, wanted Interstellar and Hans Zimmerman to win again. Hans Zimmer to win
And
again.
not to mention, most of the Twitter erupted with Hans Zimmer was again snubbed.
Yeah, again. Yeah,
So-
lots of people on Twitter also feel the same. I think Hans Zimmer has been snubbed for the Oscars.
Because,
but
you know what? 10 years from now, the score we are going to be listening to is Interstellar.
Is
ka track.
Interstellar, exactly.
It's not going to be the other one. That's for sure.
somehow I still feel Interstellar should have won. But again,
Yeah,
as I said,
what
Grand
won
Budapest winning it, I don't mind because I love Grand Budapest as a movie, and I wanted it to do a clean sweep at the Oscars, which it seems to have done now. Again, coming to achievement in makeup and hairstyling, we were both unanimous on
Before you
this.
start on that, do you remember the goddamn nose?
Yes.
I didn't like the nose. I didn't like the movie. And
The
it
nose
didn't-
from Foxcatcher, by the way.
It did not get anything, and I'm so happy about that.
So we were both unanimous about the Grand Budapest Hotel
Definitely.
winning this hands down because no other movie had its characters come alive so much purely because of the makeup, hairstyling, and costumes altogether. So this movie, hands down winner, and it took away the Oscars, and we're really, really, really happy about that. Right?
Foreign film.
Next, best foreign film of the year. We did not
Predicted,
watch
we
them,
didn't
so we
see
did not
it,
predict
so-
them. So fair.
Oh,
Ida, by
wow.
the way, won here, and Ida, from the reviews I've heard of it, is a great movie. I can't wait to watch it. I might download it and watch it if it's available right now. Yes, I am a pirate. Okay, coming to achievement in film editing. This is one category, Rohan being an editor himself, me also getting into edits a lot, had analyzed extremely deeply. Every nomination on this was analyzed by us, okay? And we had predicted that Whiplash would win. And yes, the Oscars this morning, Whiplash won the award, the Oscar award for achievement in film editing, and absolutely deservedly so.
And if you remember, our catchphrase was Whiplash is the sharpest edit that we have seen in a very long
Very
time.
long time, yeah. It is sharp, it is snappy, it keeps the pace, and it is brilliant, and it absolutely deserves the Oscar for that, and it's taken it home. So kudos to Tom Cruise and Whiplash for taking home this Oscar. Right. The next two categories were Best Documentary Features and Best Documentary Short Subject, which we didn't care about because we hadn't seen it.
You know what? Even on Twitter, everyone's like, "Oh, now this is the break time. This is the categories where no one has seen."
Actually, yeah, when the Oscars
See,
came on,
you know what?
I was having a shower, and this is the time I chose
See,
to go have my shower.
I'm pretty sure the ones who have won are damn good, and I will be checking them out for sure.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't care about the movies. I don't care about the category.
Yeah,
There's a
we'll be
difference.
downloading all of these and watching them.
See,
the whole
Citizen
point
Four-
was we didn't get to download them earlier and watch them, so
Because
we haven't done
they are
it.
not available.
Yeah, exactly. But now that they have one, they will definitely be available, and we, the pirates that we are, will download them and
Oh,
watch
and
them.
it's very ironic because Citizen 4 is about Edward Snowden, and I'm not paying for a movie which is about Snowden. I'm gonna download that shit. It's like watching Pirate
It's
Bay
like
movie
watching the
while paying
kings
it.
of piracy by not pirating them. That's an insult. Go ahead, pirate the shit out of that movie and watch it. Okay, it's your birthright to do so. It's on the king of all pirates right now.
And if you get caught, you can turn into a whistleblower and run away to Sweden.
Yeah. I'll on a different rant come to my support for piracy, by the way. Okay, achievement in direction. We were unanimous again on this one. We wanted Birdman to win, and Alejandro Inarritu took away the Oscar for this one, and it was a mind-blowing
I
moment.
personally had said Richard Linklater. That was my personal preference, but at last we had come down to him
Alejandro winning it, because Alejandro, you have to take
And-
into consideration their past works, which we
And-
discussed
and-
last time.
yes, and if
All
you
the movie,
review-
the 21 grams, Amores Perros,
Yes.
you had Babel, and this one was like the crown on his piece of work.
And you remember how much we butchered his name.
Yeah. I'm like, I still can't pronounce his name, but I still love his work, and he absolutely deserved the Oscar that he will now be taking home and playing along with. Maybe not, he won't do that. But yeah, achievement
Maybe
in
he does,
direction, achievement in yeah, he'll probably be sitting in his bathtub like Alejandro, hello Oscar, doing some shit to it.
That is
Anyways,
so weird.
yeah. Now I'm going
Alejandro,
full retard
if
on
you're
this.
seeing this, we are sorry.
Yeah,
Don't
we
kill
love
us.
your work. We love your work. Mwah, 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 all awesomeness.
Don't kill us.
Right, don't kill us. Right. Achievement in costume design.
Yeah,
Again,
we had called that.
We've
We had
called
called
that.
the shit out of that. We are like, no other thing is gonna win. Like, there's no chance.
I called this when I saw the movie for the first time. I'm like, okay, costume, take home the Oscar, take it away, take it away.
If you remember, I had mentioned every other costume was very generic. Mr. Turner didn't
I
have aged
had
costume.
blasted Mr. Turner on
Yeah.
this, okay, because all of the costumes, though period and in place, were absolutely brand new, unaged, did not look as if they've ever been used before that shot. So, which is why I shot Mr. Turner down, which was the closest competition to Grand Budapest Hotel, which absolutely took it home, and much deservedly so. Okay, so achievement in costume design, the Grand Budapest Hotel, kudos, awesome, and we love you for that.
And you know what? In the cinematography category, if you see this
Okay,
paper,
next is achievement in cinematography.
and I have cut
Yeah.
out the other names. I'm like, no
Yeah,
way, no
We've
way.
actually struck out the other names, saying that there's no chance that these guys would win. Okay,
And the competition was only between Grand Budapest
And
and
Birdman.
Birdman, and we had called for Birdman. And
yeah, we both were unanimous on Birdman winning it, and Birdman did take it home. Okay, because what Birdman has achieved in cinematography would probably not be achieved for another decade or so, and has not been achieved till now, till date, except for a few short films here and there. So it is absolutely incredible. It is not about just doing a movie in one take. It's about doing a movie that looks like a one take. Okay, traverses emotions through its scenes. When you're moving from a blue mood to a warmer mood to a flat mood to highs and lows of the character purely using camera movement, that's cinematography right there. That is the art of cinematography, and they got it bang on. So there was no other contender in cinematography to beat Birdman on this. So we had
you know
called
what?
all guns out for Birdman to win this, and it did win.
you know what? Having worked with quite a few DOPs in my time, everyone DOPs have called out that, you know what, at least the keeping it in focus is so difficult that forget about the rest of the craft. The fact that the movie is in focus, that is a huge achievement in cinematography, because the camera is constantly moving. It's damn difficult if you know.
It's absolutely brilliantly done.